Little boys' toys often turn into big boys' toys with a lot of flash and sometimes a lot of smoke. Next on The World of Trucks. Welcome one and all to the 18th annual four-wheel Jamboree from the Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania Fairgrounds. Hello everyone, I'm Claude Wood. Today's program, we're going to talk about the beauty of the trucks. Now you've heard the term, is it for show or is it for go? And I think the answer to all of these gorgeous trucks is yes. You can see designs immaculately, and I mean these trucks are dressed to the nines, to use an old quote from years gone by. Some of these trucks are from years gone by. Some are fairly new. Well, let's take an up-close and personal look. Working in the pits and out here among other beautiful trucks today is our own Doc Riley. Doc, what have you found for us, buddy?
Thanks, Claude. Down the show and shine area, lots and lots of truck, lots and lots of colors. This one catches your eye. There is a giant television screen in the back. The color is vibrant and rich. The interior, incredible. And yes, electronics, and lots of sound. It looks like a comfortable ride, and we'll learn more with Larry Johnson.
It's a 99 Expedition. It's been here a couple years. The last 2 years, it's been building it, and now we have a real decent sponsor. Mishiwa from Jamaica, New York, and we brought a new thing that's going to be introduced at the SEMA show in November in Las Vegas. It's called Miracle Glass High Definition Screen. We have a 42-inch in the back, JL speakers, 10-inch. It's a very fully computerized, Windows 95, Windows Media, and we've just been doing shows all over. We travel.
Color scheme's nice.
You like the color scheme? Oh, I picked it myself.
What kind of paint is it?
That's enamel paint. Please excuse me. It's enamel paint. It was actually painted by three gentlemen. Montauk, Long Island in New York, also Brooklyn, New York, and in Jamaica, New York. Three painters actually came together within 2 days and did what they had to do.
What about under the hood?
Under the hood, I've done that work. Carbon fiber, powder coating, powder plating, loom, and whatnot. That I mess with a little bit, you know.
Looks like you got a whole lot of ability there to suck some air and make some horsepower too.
Yeah, it's brute Air Force intake. I got gears in it, 456s, took out the stock, and runs pretty good.
What about tires and wheels?
Toyo tires, 22-inch, and we have the Dub 22-inch floaters. That's about it, really.
What's the most unique thing about this ride?
The most unique thing right now is that it's fully computerized, and we have the high-definition projection television. Everybody thinks it's a plasma, but it's not a plasma TV. That's the most unique thing.
It's a nice piece of work.
Thank you so much, sir.
You learn something new every day. A lot of people call these spinners. This is actually a floater. It's not designed to spin, but as you're rolling down the road, it's supposed to make it look like the whole ride floats. Another nice piece to set this incredible truck off.
I believe it. Thank you, Doc Riley. Joining me in the booth today will be Rick Carlson. Rick, let's take some trucks out, create a little smoke, maybe win a few prizes. So give us a little 411 on our first contestant in today's burnout contest.
Bernie Fogarty, that Dodge Ram. Remember the burnout rules. Each driver 30 seconds to thrill the crowd. Smoke and the sound. The truck itself, stock chassis, DOT-approved tires with some tread, about 1/8 of an inch, automatic transmission, no nitrous, no funny fuel, and somewhere in the smoke you'll hear the crowd go wild.
Well, we're off to a good start. Now, coming up on the end of the program, we'll have final results, and this will be Wayne Jones. And Rick, you notice right in the front, for safety purposes, they've scotched the front tires.
That's it. In the middle of this, they don't want those tires to just hook up and take off, so they block those front tires. When we get to the end of the 30 seconds, we may have heard it in the first one, we'll definitely hear it here. They use a horn to let the driver know you can't wave, he's busy, you can't just talk to him, so they have that horn. Remember, all the judging is done by crowd response.
And it looks like Wayne Jones gets a favorable reaction there. World of Trucks brought to you by Stainless Steel Brakes. Performance brakes built right by Stainless Steel Brakes, and by Lund. Get the look. We'll be back. Welcome back to the world of trucks from the four-wheel Jamboree Nationals in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Claude Wood along with Rick Carlson. It's time now for Product Highlight, which features some of the most interesting and innovative aftermarket products for your truck. Now, here's Bill Stevens.
This time around on our Product Highlight, it's for those of you who have a pickup truck and have a soft tonneau cover. This is Ron Lancey, the Director of Sales for Tonneau Masters, and the technology for securing a soft tonneau cover has really advanced thanks to you folks. Tell us about it, Ron.
Well, what we've done is we've taken away a lot of the moving parts that you've always needed to secure the cover once you put it in a secured position. This is what we have had in the past, where you had to reach under here and loosen it with these straps. This has worked well for us in the past, but what we have done recently is we've just found some new technology with some General Electric parts, Xenoi, where we've removed all of the moving parts on the rail, as you can see there, and it's a matter of just popping it up and rolling it back. It's been tested. It really will work in everyday use, around 20 years actually of everyday use. And when you bring the cover down to the down position, it just snaps into position and you're ready to go.
Now, this system has also become more economical for pickup truck owners too, Ron.
Yes. By the advances we've made with the technology, we've been able to take some pricing out of the product, and we're going to pass that on to our customers. Also, these are available. The TM80 is available for all pickup trucks with toolbox applications, colors, everything that we have offered it in the future. We're going to continue to offer with a lifetime warranty.
Well, if you have a pickup truck and you're looking for a soft tonneau cover, well, Tonneau Master can make it an open and shut case.
Big trucks, small trucks, all kinds of colored trucks, they all gravitate to the four-wheel Jamboree and show and shine. Some of these trucks are involved in the Custom Truck Awards. This truck catches my eye, 2001 Ford Super Cab. This brilliant blue color just pops out, and it's the first thing that many people stand and look at. This nice green pinstripe through here is accented all the way through the truck. They carry it back in with some nice little ghost flames. One of the innovations we've seen lately here at the Jamborees are these vertical doors. Now, a lot of people call them gull-wing doors, but the young hipper crowd, it is a vertical door. Notice, no door handle. It's all been taken out of there, shaved out. It's very, very clean. The inside, the latest in electronics with some very nice insets and some very good details. Big sub box back there with some big 10-inchers on the very back. Again, the flames come back out. You notice how the pinstripe continues to come through. They accent it all the way through. A little color change right here. The back suspension, very, very nice. But the kicker to me is at the very, very back of the truck.
Well, great truck, Doc. Right here on the World of Trucks, so many gorgeous trucks out here at Bloomsburg today, but immediately I ran into a state of confusion. I find a beautiful Ford F-350, and I notice Matthew and Katie over here, they don't have on Ford shirts. You have on a Mack shirt, so what's up with that?
Actually, I drive a Mack Semi. I have my Class A CDL, and I drive Mack Semi. I move oil field equipment during the week when I'm not driving this.
All right, Katie, a cat shirt. What's that all about?
Whenever I'm hanging out with Matt, I'm always driving around in a cat bulldozer.
So that means you're hanging out with him pretty much.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
All right, so both of you enjoy trucking together. Tell me a little bit about the F-350. What was it like when you first got it?
Actually, I ordered the truck. It took about 6 to 8 weeks to come in. It was completely stock when I got it. I started in early 2003. I started with a 6-inch lift, and I worked my way up from there. And every year I've just done upgrades to keep coming to these shows, save up some money, work, and then just put stuff on it in the wintertime or when I had some time. I just built it from stock, from the ground up pretty much.
You know what I'm hearing here? That's a lot of man hours. So, Katie, how did you deal with that? He wasn't with you. He's working on his truck.
Oh, I was by his side the whole time. I was helping him out, handing him wrenches left and right. I was there next to him.
All right, let's get to the truth on some things. When she had ideas, did you go with her ideas?
It wasn't really like that. It was more of like both of us would come up with ideas and we would kind of just shoot them around a little bit. But we're not the only ones involved here. My buddies, I have a bunch of buddies back home, and they really pulled together for me and helped me out when I needed it. So our ideas are in this truck, and so is a lot of other people's too. I mean, it's kind of like a hometown truck. I mean, I got a lot of buddies back home that we really did a lot of work on this truck.
This has got to be a head turner. You going to let him out and drive this by himself?
Oh, sometimes it's kind of hard. I get a little bit jealous real easily, but yeah, he doesn't do too bad with it.
All right, truth again. Do you get to drive it?
Oh yeah, every once in a while he'll let me drive it.
There you go. You can't beat that. It's a game the whole family can enjoy. Meanwhile, Rick, let's head back out to the burnout contest. This will be Dave LaMarch.
Dave LaMarch, that 80 Jeep CJ5 does not have the original engine in it. You can hear that big V8 turn those back tires. Look at that smoke coming out of there. Doing an excellent job, but it's not moving up toward the front. I don't think it's one of the biggest we've seen, but he's doing a great job making everybody happy in the stands.
And Rick, the bottom line here, it's all about pleasing the crowd.
Well, we just saw a CJ. The next truck we're going to see, Jim Otis, is 74 Chevy. He's got 500 cubic inches. He also enters in every mud drag class. This Cheyenne truck had a little less tread on the back, but he really lights them up, Claude.
Got it going pretty well there, Rick.
Can't even see him inside. Jim hidden in there somewhere, and we'll see this truck maybe on the podium.
A lot of smoke. Let's see what the crowd thinks. And they roar their approval. Good job. Stay with us. More smoke and beautiful trucks when we come back. Welcome back to the 18th annual four-wheel Jamboree right here on the World of Trucks from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. You know, the free enterprise system has always been living and doing well here in America, and you can't beat this. Drinks for only $1. Hey guys, here are the businessmen. Here are the owners right here. How's the business going today selling drinks?
Good. My dad made the red Jeep. He made the trailer. He makes them out of Barbie Jeeps.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
What's it powered by?
It's a wagon.
It's a wagon. Does it have daddy power?
Yes.
Is this your friend next to you here?
Yes.
You get to ride in that Jeep any?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's pretty cool?
Uh-huh.
Is your dad going to make you one?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I understand your dad is using this Jeep, and he's going to build a big one, a real one, for himself. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, when he does that, are you going to help him?
Yes.
You wouldn't want to sell me your Jeep, would you?
No.
Not for all the money in China.
What?
Do you drive your Jeep very much? Do you ride in it much?
Yeah.
You can't beat this, Doc. I tell you what, you will never find anything like this on the grounds anywhere. This is the only one right here.
Well, Claude, I think I got you on this one. In the mommy and daddy powered class, we have Chips and Baby D right here, and they're good-looking Jeep. And as you can tell, I'd be tripping from Virginia. Now, these guys are all decked out. They've got the regular Jeep right here. Dad's standing by. I tell you, this is a pretty good-looking ride.
Yeah, they seem to enjoy it. They like to pass the time riding around the Jamborees in the Jeep and the cart.
And they seem to be having a good time, and they've got the tunes and everything, just like the big truck.
Yeah, they're four-wheel steering, four-link suspension, shocks, AM/FM radio, trailer in the back for the juice, four-wheeler tires, aluminum wheels, the whole 9 yards.
You mean they carry their own juice?
Oh, yeah. They have to go prepared because we may be gone for a while.
Well, and that's just like a true 4x4 fan as well. Kids must like monster trucks too, huh?
Oh, yeah, they love them. They're chomping at the bit to get over there and see them right now.
Well, there you have it, another generation and another winner in the mommy and daddy powered class here at the four-wheel Jamboree.
It's time once again for a product highlight featuring some of the most interesting and innovative aftermarket products for your vehicle. Now, Bill Stevens.
On this product highlight, something for those of you with an extended cab pickup that might feel, a little disadvantaged because the size of your pickup bed doesn't get it done. Herb Reynolds is the president of Tailguard Incorporated. You have a solution to folks that have an extended cab pickup but want a little more room.
Yes, we do. And we've come out with a brand new fold-away pickup truck extender that is about 1.5 inches thick. When it's folded down, locks down with key for security. Does a full 270-degree rotation, however, that none of the other units do. So if you need to use ramps and what have you, you don't have to take anything off the vehicle itself. It'll support a 5,000-pound force shift within the unit, so it will maintain and contain any legal limit in the back of any light-duty pickup truck.
For somebody like me, not terrifically mechanically inclined, how difficult is it to install one of these?
Take you approximately 20 minutes to install this on a Ford or a Dodge unit. Chevy units and GMC units and Nissan units will require 2 to 4 extra holes to be drilled in them. So depending on the expertise of the individual doing the installation and his ability to use a common drill, it could take another half hour.
Geez, I think even I could do that. All right. Hey, if you feel a little disadvantaged because you got a short pickup behind your extended cab, well, you won't feel that way anymore, thanks to Tailguard.
I'm thinking late 1940s. Sunshine yellow paint, Chevrolet, lifted truck, probably got some good stuff underneath the horsepower. I tell you one thing, it catches one's eyes. It's a nice looking ride. What's the year?
49.
49. How long you had it?
Since 92.
Doing a lot of work yourself on it?
Everything myself.
Let's start underneath the hood. What's the power count?
454.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Gotta love it.
Yeah.
What about the lift?
It's just a 12-inch Chevy lift.
Did you do that yourself?
Yeah, bent the springs myself. And
why go with a late model deal like this? It's a beautiful looking ride. It's probably the only one here, but why?
Jersey has bad lift laws. You put historical plates on it and drive it, and I just like to be different.
Definitely is different. What do you plan to do with this truck in the future?
Sell it.
It's a nice looking ride out of New Jersey. How many years have you been coming to the Jamboree?
Numerous years.
Why come from New Jersey to Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania?
It's a thing to do.
Definitely the thing to do. For four-wheel Jamboree fans, everyone has got a reason to come to Bloomsburg, but it usually centers around having a good time with some friends.
Thanks, Doc. Let's have some more fun out at the burnout contest. This will bring up Brent Moser. Rick, so far we've seen some guys use a lot of horsepower, but some of the rules, no nitrous oxide or funny fuel, and must have an automatic transmission.
Right, those are really safety factors. You can see that Brent's machine has the zoomy headers up through the hood. Totally different way to exit that exhaust instead of under there. And headers a little bit of leakage in the front.
Well, he created a lot of horsepower, a lot of smoke too. The crowd roars its approval. That will bring up Seth Sajda and his 95 Chevy.
A little more stock-looking truck. This looks like it may be his work truck. Smoke, not quite as exciting, not as much noise. I don't know how the crowd's going to respond to this truck.
You know, sometimes, Rick, it's a little hard to separate work from play, but some guys do it.
Many times it's all the same thing.
And a good job there. World of Trucks is being brought to you by LaMarch, built strong for the way you work and play. And by Rosen, visual solutions for complex environments. Welcome back to the World of Trucks from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. You know, I just love what truckers do. The imagination in the world of trucks. This started out as a blue Silverado truck. And then, as he worked on the project, as he worked on it, he's been shot at and missed right there. He continued to work on it, and it turned into, magically, a pickup truck. And the driver tells me he even towed a 31-foot camper to come to the event in this. I think it's capable of that. Doc, let's see what you have found for us.
As you walk around the Jamboree, you'll see hundreds of vendors and sponsors that have got great ideas. And I was looking for that idea that gives you a little bit more horsepower and does it efficiently. Something the everyday guy can put onto his vehicle. And Banks Power has got just the thing, the 6-gun diesel tuner. Boy, I tell you, you guys are innovative. You guys have taken the world by storm, and you guys are making horsepower and saving people money.
Right. The heart of our systems is a 6-gun module here. That's an adjustable tuner that'll let you play around on the weekends and tow anything you want during the week. Safe, reliable horsepower.
So you can kind of step things up with the application that you're using.
Right. It's adjustable 6 ways, and you can do it while you're driving. So it makes it easier and real user-friendly.
What about the everyday Joe? Kind of like me. Can I install one of those?
If you could turn a wrench, yes, without a problem. Instructions are very detailed, easy plug-in module. That's, pretty easy to do.
Now, let's just say the average Joe puts one of these in. What can he kind of expect from this?
On a Dodge, you can expect up to 126 horsepower, and 240 foot-pounds of torque out of it. Impressive gains, easy horsepower for it. we like to match our tuners with an intercooler exhaust system, so you have the proper airflow to match up with the fuel that's being added.
Airflow has got to be the key.
Yes, that's definitely the key with a diesel. The more air you're able to flow, the more fuel you're able to add safely without creating hot exhaust gas temperatures.
Okay, I don't want to get you in trouble with Gale Banks because this guy set records and everything, but how did you guys master this airflow and put it all together? What is it, something very, very easy that people would think about, or do you guys have some big technological trick?
It's all our engineers at our facility. We have about 25 engineers that work full-time in improving these motors and checking where we can improve. That's simple, cost-effective, and is reliable.
You know, 10, 15 years ago, the diesel was not it didn't have a good name. You know, banging, clanging, dirty, everything else. But now, with you guys on board, you guys are making things very efficient, picking up the horsepower, and people are proud to say they've got a diesel now.
Right. We've been in the industry a long time, playing with diesels, fine-tuning them, and perfecting the performance products for them. So, yeah, it's a big market now. You have a lot of little shops opening up, making their products, but you want to make sure you go with a reliable source like Gale Banks Engineering for safe horsepower.
And you guys have got applications for all the big players.
We do. Chevy, Dodge, or Diesel, or Ford. Yeah, we got them for all.
So if you've got a diesel, there's one thing you need to know, and that's Banks Power. Stay tuned. At the end of the program, we'll give you their internet address so you can start making horsepower on your diesel truck.
Thanks, Doc. And then there was one. Our final contestant in the burnout contest, Josh McGovern. And Rick, so far, the competition pretty tight.
Well, I don't know what Josh is going to do. The Pennsylvania-based truck, that 6-cylinder Ranger, is only spinning one tire. Now he's got the other one going, but I'm not sure if he's got enough horsepower and torque to take this contest.
That really sounds like a 6-cylinder, too. You can really tell it. A valiant effort. There's the toot from the judges. And our final results. Congratulations to Brent Moser and his 85 Chevy Silverado. A job well done. And thanks to the other contestants for joining in today as well. If you would like more information on products featured today, log on to these websites. Join us next week on World of Trucks. It will be Tough Trucks from Lima, Ohio. You're gonna love it. That will put a wrap on today's World of Trucks. Thanks for joining us. For Doc Riley and Rick Carlson, Claude Wood, keep on trucking.